But the youth protested in his palace. Do you think that is the right thing?
Protested?
Yes, they protested. They said over 5 people were killed and he's not saying anything. And the government are not even helping in the insecurity in Sokoto and another part of North. He said every protest today.
Yes. The youth should have done more than that. Do you know why I said the youth should have done more than that? The almighty Sadano of Sokoto's compound has been invaded by bandits. Sadano of Sokoto, of all people, who has been proven to be a demigod. I don't even understand. It should be more than that. The youth should have caused more havoc on his palace, because he has proven to them to be God. So why is it that God is not now talking? The God of Sokoto, the God of the Caliphate in the north, is not talking upon the fact that bandits and kidnappers desecrated his palace. You know what it means to invade the Sadwana's palace? It has gotten to her out of hand. And the so-called Sadwana God is not talking, because he has made himself God over Muslims in the north. Someone that has seen himself as an anointed God over his host. The owners of the land is now tormented by bandits and kidnappers. You will find out that the center could no longer hold. Falcons could not listen or hear their falconers. It is time we actually know that mere anarchy has lost upon the world. I'm telling you, the things have begun to fall apart in the north. If Sadano Sokoto and the emirs could be on the run, leaving their palace to abductors, bandits, and the Boko Haram, you will know that the center could no longer hold. Center could no longer hold at the Caliphate of Sokoto, the headquarters of Islam in Nigeria. The so-called Sadwana that has been demified, meaning he was made God, treated as God, respected as God. Listen. It has gone a long way to explain the people sponsoring and supporting Boko Haram. And this is the right time that God's judgment is coming to actually take a stronghold on the northern elites. They are the ones sponsoring insurgency in the north.
But so many emirs and Islamic leaders were also kidnapped in the presence of the emir. A lot of people are saying because of the set of Sokoto has security. Maybe that's why he feels that nothing is Nigeria has no security issue. And what is going on now? Don't let us forget that Sokoto said social media is a terrorist, and this is what we're using to expose this Finaly bandit. And now we've seen the work of social media as regards how the emirs were kidnapped yesterday in Sokoto. What is your take as regards the emir?
That is good for Sadwana of Sokoto, because as a result of his lack of information and knowledge, he has been criticizing social media because he doesn't know anything about .com age. He's not a man that is compliant with Y2K, year 2000. That's new millennium. He doesn't know what it takes.
Was educated?
No, wait. He is educated on religious knowledge, which is Islamic. He cannot even tell me about my Christianity. This man is an Arabic student. They went to Arabic study, Arabic university. They know everything about God of Arab. Islam. Nothing again. He can't tell me about Jesus. He can't tell me about Jacob. I don't understand. What kind of education has a man that he could turn his back on the Western Europe, from where the information comes from? He only knows about Middle East, Iran, Iraq, Saudi Arabia, Allah and Muhammad. So I don't care. Now it has happened. It has actually indicated that there's no security tool there in Sokoto, because he's thinking that that place is the headquarters of the Caliphate.
So I've never heard anything about kidnapping in Sokoto.
Just as Saudi Arabia is the headquarters of Islam, so Sokoto Caliphate is in Nigeria. And now it has gotten to that place. Alas, that served him well. Is it not good or better if Sadwana himself has been abducted, so that he will be cooling off here?
Security.
He has security. You will see what will happen to this security very soon. That security, see, Sadwana Sokoto is their latest aim now. They are aiming at him just to get him, because when they get him, Sadwana, they will pay much money. Say I predict it, because when someone, I'm telling you, when somebody is making mouth, they talk, they boast, simple because it has not happened to him. Now it is coming to him, it's closing on him gradually. So that's why it's not good to talk, brag so arrogantly.
I'm Muslim cleric.
I'm telling you, cleric, abducted. Do you know what it means? They are coming after him. It's closing up on him. Sadana was there when we intercepted terrorists in Edo State. He started running his mouth, supporting terrorists there. Now that everybody is thrown into jail, everybody that has not committed anything, all of them are running their mouth. See, Sadana should wait for his turn. No, I'm telling you, insecurity is everywhere. And God knows how to dispense it. It is going to come to him so that we know the test. It's going to test the bitter pill as well. It shouldn't only be for the Southerners, the common man, the peasant farmers, the poor villagers. It is coming to them. Because bandits themselves know that if they actually succeed on such venture, they are going to make much money. It's a money-making machine in the northern Nigeria. Don't you know that those emirs and the Sadwanas, they know that there are people that are sponsoring bandits and kidnappers in the north, and they are making their money. Why are they challenging Tinubu? Tinubu. Should Tinubu be there too? In Aso Rock, it should be in Sokoto too. No, it is the way they conduct their people, train them, give them Islamic knowledge and education that orchestrated this banditry of a thing. Boko Haram, ISWAP, Al-Shabaab ideology. That's why they are going after Christians and unbelievers. It is the same Islamic education given to Sadwana, given to emirs. It is the same Islamic education. So now what goes around has begun to come around. So what happened is that Sadwana should prepare very well and wait. The issue that actually burst out at Oromili sometimes ago, Sadwana went wild. He wanted the whole Southeasterners, Southwesterners, Midwest, the whole Edo people to catch fire. They threaten us with gun and this and that. It is time that Sadwana himself should actually experience it. God knows how to dispense justice and judgment. This time around, the bandits are going all over north. And it is the high time the Hausas should give their Fulani guests quick notice. They are guests, they are visitors. Sadwana is a visitor. Emir is a visitor. They are not the owners of the land. They just allow them as their visitors, and today they are power their guests. The right owners of the land have now been enslaved. Tofiakwa is an abomination. They are spreading their dragnet, the kidnapper, the bandits, the Boko Haram all over northern Nigeria, so that the sponsors should at least test the bitter pills. They will go into such situation state that the victims had found themselves so far for how many years now in Nigeria. When it has not come to you, you will be dragging and making mouth. But when it is your turn, you will actually brace it up. The kind of fear, the kind of ordeal, the kind of experience the victims went through in the past. It is high time that Sadwana Sokoto at least.
But the youth protested in his palace. Do you think that is the right thing?
Protested?
Yes, they protested. They said over 5 people were killed and he's not saying anything. And the government are not even helping in the insecurity in Sokoto and another part of North. He said everyone protest today.
Yes. The youth should have done more than that. Do you know why I said the youth should have done more than that? The almighty Sadwana of Sokoto's compound has been invaded by bandits. Sadwana of Sokoto, of all people, who has been proven to be a demigod. I don't even understand. It should be more than that. The youth should have caused more havoc on his palace, because he has proven to them to be God. So why is it that God is not now talking? The God of Sokoto, the God of the Caliphate in the north, is not talking upon the fact that bandits and kidnappers desecrated his palace. You know what it means to invade the Sadwana's palace? It has gotten to her out of hand. And the so-called Sadwana God is not talking, because he has made himself God over Muslims in the north. Someone that has seen himself as an anointed God over his host. The owners of the land is now tormented by bandits and kidnappers. You will find out that the center could no longer hold. Falcons could not listen or hear their far corners. It is time we actually know that mere anarchy has lost upon the world. I'm telling you, the things have begun to fall apart in the north. If Sadano, Sokoto, and the emirs could be on the run, leaving their palace to abductors, bandits, and the Boko Haram, you will know that the center could no longer hold. Center could no longer hold at the Caliphate of Sokoto, the headquarters of Islam in Nigeria, the so-called Sadwana that has been demified, meaning he was made God, treated as God, respected as God. Listen. It has gone a long way to explain the people sponsoring and supporting Boko Haram. And this is the right time that God's judgment is coming to actually take a stronghold on the northern elites. They are the ones sponsoring insurgency in the north.
What happened has happened, and it's there written. You can't come and be through social media, but that's one terrorist organization, social media. Social media is a terrorist organization. What they do, put somebody in his comfort room and formulate stories, and you will swear that it's true. So, social media is a terrorist organization that we must deal with. Security agencies must deal with this terrorist organization called social media. So we're not happy with what's been happening either on the plateau or other places.
Brother, Sultan of Sokoto is just ranting.
But he's saying his mind now. He's saying his mind.
That is why I say he's ranting. They're not born and well. If they're born and well, make it come now. Now Sokoto in there they talk. When they come, make it come. In just there they talk. Make it come east now. Whether he go tell me whether he carry the oil from the north, come down to east. No, I want to know. Then how many of the Igbos own gold mining in the north? And how many times did the Nigerian government and how much are they generating from the mining gold in the north? Are you trying to tell me that Nigeria doesn't have gold? We have gold. We have gold. But gold only belongs to the northerners. Managed by the northerners. Nigerian government doesn't own it. Nigerian government doesn't touch it. I am not telling you what I'm not 100% sure. You can do your findings. Our gold in the north, in Borno State, is managed by the Fulanis. Nigeria doesn't touch it. Ask. Do your findings. Are you hearing me? So, but anything in the east is national cake. Are you hearing me? National what? Cake. Your oil well don't swim water. Sultan of Sokoto, I repeat, your oil well don't enter water. No wonder, do you know what? No wonder they are fighting. Military.
Yes.
Military, is it a person name?
No, he said the military during when.
Excuse me, is it a person name?
No, it's not a person's name.
It's not a person name.
When
the time come, we go let them know say military in Nigeria, we in Biafra, and the oil no come from Sokoto, it come from Biafra land. It's two different things. Then if there is any means he carry the oil from Sokoto down to east, then he will explain. He will let us know. And better still, since he said it was his own 23 oil well, let him go and carry it and go back to his base.
He's safe.
Okay, he's safe in Niger Delta. Time is coming, including him will not be safe if he land there. Him will not be safe if he comes. Take it or you leave it. Sultan of Sokoto is just ranting. Like I said before. You see that oil well?
I say we are one. Are we not one?
Are we one? Igbo man cannot rule Lagos as a governor. Igbo man cannot rule Nigeria as a president. Igbo man cannot rule Kaduna as a governor. Can a Fulani man or Hausa man become governor in Anambra? I'm asking now, can a Yoruba man rule Kaduna State or Sokoto or Katsina or Kebbi or Borno State where Shetima came from? Can it be possible? So what makes me and you to be one? Go to America, the country that recognizes oneness. Do you know that Donald Trump is not an American man? He's a German man.
Obama was.
Do you know that Obama is not an American man? It's Kenya, Africa here. But these people rule America. Hillary Clinton, the Clinton wife, and Clinton himself, they are not America. They are Africa. But they rule America. That is the country that want to, that see themselves as one. Do we see ourselves as one? Take a look at what is happening in Lagos State. Currently now, as we speak, any street that carry Igbo man name now, they are changing it. Charlie Boy bus stop now have turned to Bado bus stop. Yes, they have started changing names. So now tell me, what makes you feel that we are one? What keep us one? The only thing that keep us, they are shouting and they are ranting one Nigeria is that oil, which they are stealing.
So you feel that the airlines, they are saying we are one Nigeria because of their service interest, because of the oil.
The oil alone. Take the oil away now, there will be no one Nigeria. Remove that oil now, there will be no one Nigeria again. Do your check now. Is there any other source Nigeria is using to make money? Check. It's only the oil. Everybody, every governor, every president, they are ready to even sacrifice their own children, their mama self to become president because of what? Everybody, anyone that climbs there. Minister of petroleum. Everybody who goes there now will become a minister of what? Petroleum. It was only Jonathan that allowed another person to become minister of petroleum. All that's minister of petroleum. Yes, petroleum. That is why he increased it. Do you know how much Tinubu is making in a day?
Was Buhari minister of petroleum?
Yes, Buhari. Let the Buhari go to the Chrome Buhari, go to the original Buhari. All of them, they were all ministers of petroleum, collecting the money and forwarding it into their account. Do you know how much? Did you know? Go to Saudi, go and see Leti Buhari's investment. But I'm not just telling you, go there, go and see. Do you know? Let me bust. I want to bust your brain. They have one house now in Kaduna where they kick out, they wreck out. But what about the outside? See, there is something that I want you to understand. Abacha, the late Abacha did not travel, but money travel. Abi money no travel. Money travel. So say it can't be this one where travel call himself Buhari. Now no go travel with money. Go outside and see investment of that man. Go to Saudi. I'm not just telling you, do your finding. When I'm finished, please go and do research.
So it was not pretending. It was pretend that.
Tell me Nigerian politician who speaks the truth. Mention one, including P2B. Obi was once a money laundering. He was caught as a money launderer to one of the other Bahasa, one country like Bahamas. Yes. Yes, all of them, none of them get clean hand. All of them are criminals. They are all thieves. Only thing you can see Olusegun, he said he knows all of them are criminal, but he said he gets some will be small thief and the big thief. So he now preferred Obi. Say Obi na small thief. You know, say person will carry gun rob and person will use cutlass no be the same thing. You understand? And person will carry pot of soup is not the same thief. But all of them are thief, but he get level. You understand me? So far so good. That is why you see Erufai today. Do you know why Erufai is fighting Bola Ahmed Tinubu? Remember he fought earnestly to make sure that Bola Ahmed Tinubu become president. Yes, he did that. But why is he now going against Bola Ahmed Tinubu? I will tell you today in case you don't know. There are some certain things that the Northerners are gaining. Out of 100% of income that comes into this country, the North enjoy most of it, 60%.
Because they are the most populated.
Which is populated? Because you don't know. Not that they are populated. Have you ever seen that and asked?
According to census, they are the most.
Excuse me, which census are we talking about here? Excuse, cool down. There is something you don't know. I want to educate you today. When we are talking about census, my brother, go there. Each time there is anything census, go to North. You can never see anybody come outside. They can only give you a figure. Have you been involved in census?
Why they say they just?
They not, but I'm not telling you. I'm speaking from
They have
experience.
more local governments.
I said I am speaking from experience. Lagos State, how many local government do they have before? The 27, it was Bola Ahmed Tinubu that complained that make it 27 local government. You see this Ojodu and Co. It was under Ikeja. According to Federal Republic of Nigeria. They were given allocation based on Ikeja. Nothing like Ojodu, Agege and whatsoever. If Fako and Co. Go and ask. It was Bola Ahmed Tinubu that created or make it 27 local governments in Lagos State, which is today that he is now paying them because he has become the president. Before it was Lagos State money that he was using to finance them. Yes, it was not recognized by federal government before. And you are talking about census. Census that when you come to census, everybody will come outside and they will count from 18 years and above. Is that not so? But if you go to North, you can see during a Jonathan time, that the 2015 election, Jonathan Buhari time, people for 4 years are casting votes. Yes, they cast their vote and you say they are populated, they are highly populated. Who told you? Have you ever sit down and ask yourself, why is it that whenever we want to do election, you see people from Ethiopia, you see people from Niger, you see people from Cameroon, Chad and Co. coming to come and cast vote here. If they are populated as you claim, did they supposed to import foreigners to come and cast vote? They are not. We are the one just giving them, especially the West here. And before today, in case you don't know, there is a story I want to brief you in this channel very today. What transpired during the war? Why is it that the British came to help Nigeria in the Civil War? Ojukwu conquered them because in number, in population, we are #1 in Nigeria, followed by the West. Hello? When did the Fulanis even come to Nigeria? 1804. Whereas Igbos have started making things happen in 1803. Are you hearing me? So during the war, after the Aburi Accord was boycotted by the British. Are you hearing me? After the boycotting of the Aburi Accord, signed by Gowon and Leto Ojukwu, what happened? When he landed here, Ogba here, that was when he received a call not to accept, not to agree. So they believe that it is something that they can just, because under that time, the old Eastern region, Ojukwu was the governor of the old Eastern region, governing from Enugu State. Then it was Lagos here was Nigerian capital, which Gowon controls. Do you know what happened? When the war started, in terms of education, we are #1. In terms of the military, we are #1. In terms of population, we are #1. In terms of finance, we are #1. In everything, we are #1. That is why it's surprising every one of them. How come the Biafrans, the Igbos rise to the top to this after all that happened in the war? It is a special grace given to us by God. So when the war now started, everybody engaged in the battle. Ojukwu conquer, Biafra conquer Nigeria. Don't worry. Did you know how the Biafrans lost the battle? It was when the British now saw that Nigeria cannot withstand it. And if you should allow this war to continue, Ojukwu will take over Nigeria.
Do you think that they did it because of their self? They know that.
Excuse me, I am coming. Did you know why they even hand power to the Fulanis in 1960? Do you know why? They said that the Fulanis was very, very loyal to them when they came to Nigeria. When the British came to Nigeria, they conquered the Fulanis and they were very, very humble and loyal to them. The first riot in Africa, the first riot in Nigeria took place in 1929 about women riot under Clifford Constitution 2022. Clifford Constitution 1922. In 1929, about women riot, the first riot in Africa. Igbos kick against their nonsense. So it's not something of today. I'm telling you history. So because of this, so when they discover that the Igbos have conquered this,